Hello and welcome, sixth graders. I'm Mr. Ling, and I will be your math teacher this year, and your health and fitness instructor. But another video coming on that later. So this is about math class. I just wanted to welcome you to my math class and to Miwa, and just talk to you about a couple of important things with the math course itself. So I've got my screen here on the sixth grade math class. This is the home page that you'll see when you first come in. This top part might look a little different when you actually get there. But anyway, from here, basically the first thing you're going to want to do is click on the course syllabus right there, and that will give you a lot of good information about the class, how to contact me, my phone number, how to set an appointment with me for an office meeting, and when I'm on campus as well. Okay, so lots of good stuff in there to read. Once you're done with that, you're going to click on modules here and start the class. And I'll just click on it here for you so we can look at it. So modules is where all of the class basically is. So it's kind of laid out like this. So this is the welcome folder, all items in the welcome folder, which you should read through. And then down here is your first module. Modules are like units, basically. So decimals and fractions. But let's see, let's go back up here. This first thing in here, syllabus, this is basically just a reminder to read the syllabus. So if you already read the syllabus on the home page, you can skip that. And you can go in here and getting started and read through from there. I wanted to point out one important piece here, which is the pace chart. So I'm going to click on that and show it to you really quickly. The pace chart basically gives you a kind of a layout of when you should be doing what in this class. So I'll scroll down here so you can see. So semester 1, 2016. So these are laid out by weeks. Weeks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going on down. And the dates are right there too. And these are the things like in week 1, you should be going through your welcome module. You should be doing the module 1 pre-test and starting on the first lesson in module 1 and assignment. Now, you'll also notice that if you look in your assignments, you'll see that they are given due dates. In fact, I'll just click over here in assignments and see if it shows here. I'm not sure if it does. It will show in your grade book, though, when the assignments are due. So mine's not letting me do this right now, so never mind. Let's just stick with modules. And but just know that there's a due date for your assignments, and then there's also the pace chart. So I would prefer if you kind of use the pace chart as your main calendar, I guess, or a main way of knowing where to be in the class. One thing you should do too, because I refer to like we're in week 3 or we're week 5. So to remember what week is what, you can do that in Google Calendar. So if you go into Google, I'm going to make my screen because I'm sure my picture is covering a lot of stuff here. So I'm going to move that over so you can see it, hopefully. So if you're in Google, there's this little button here called the waffle button. I call it the waffle button. Click on that. All kinds of apps are in there for you, and make sure you're signed in. You see whatever your little sign in is. But Google Calendar, there you go. So this is a great way to keep track of your assignments, maybe things you have to do that aren't popping up on the to-do list on your screen and whatnot. But what I've done is every Sunday, up at the top here, I put in what week it is. So like right here, I added week 1, and if I skip through the weeks, you'll see each week is up there. That way I always know, okay, so week 5, that's October 2nd through the 8th, or school days is really October 3rd through the 7th. So I definitely would create a Google Calendar because that definitely helps get around or kind of keep track of our schedule. Okay, so that's the pace chart and calendar and due dates. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is live lessons. So every Monday, and this is something you can put on your Google Calendar. I'll send out reminders too. But every Monday at, let's see, 6th grade, you are 2:30 p.m. We have a 1 hour or a little less than 1 hour live lesson. And this is on the computers, virtual. So you log in, we do kind of a group meeting online, and I'll go over a couple of items from the content that we're doing that week. I'll always kind of use the pace chart as my guide, so I'm keeping current with what we're all doing. And it's a great place to ask questions as well, and learn a little bit more in detail about some of the concepts. So that's virtual lessons, Mondays at 2:30. The other thing I wanted to tell you about is our weekly middle school lab. That's actually at the Miwok campus. It's in the science and art room, and those happen every Friday at 9:30 to 11:30. So it's a great 2-hour window for you to come in, work on some assignments, and all 3 of your teachers are going to be there. So I'm there for your health and fitness and math. Ms. Powell is there for your humanities and language arts, and Ms. Dinsmore is there for science. So you'll have us all there to ask questions, get help, work one-on-one with you if you need. So that's a great place to come. And you can meet some of your other classmates as well, and some of the other middle schoolers, because it's only middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. No high schoolers allowed. So anyway, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm excited to start the new year. And I'm looking forward to seeing you at some point, either online or at school. I'll talk to you soon.